Lumos.
This place has seen better days.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I suppose I could. But what?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but we did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue such...
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the cast, but it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had never heard much about him after that. But it seems as if perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Revelio!
Don't mind me, Els. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Accio!
I'll take that, thank you. I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Nothing. No statues here. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. I'd best keep looking. This'll do nicely.
Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise.
Revelio.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Accio.
No statues here.
Levioso. Accio.
I'd best keep looking. No statues here.
Revelio.
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves, and...
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yeah.
I don't, really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the...
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet...
I think I can guess how you died, but...
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt... Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell...
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learnt it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Not if
Accio.
That's just fearful!
Expelliarmus.
Coward! Vodka!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks.
Revelio.
Stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Move of a coward.
Expelliarmus!
I won't get Expelliarmus. I will make you
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Wonder how big this place is.